welcome. I'm Shaky Shivers, man. Welcome back to another episode of Speak On It.
Speak on it.
We got Introduce Yourself, man. You know, they already know you, but introduce yourself anyway, man. You know. What you got?
Man. Mr. Jinx,
Dr.
man.
River.
Mr. Jinx.
Yeah, be smoke, man. Be smoke.
We missing one of our compadres today, man. You know, N.O. He's on, you know, traveling the country, making that money. Big shout out to him, though. You know, today's episode, man, we ain't really got nothing today. It's so much stuff to talk about, man. We just gonna do what I call rapid fire, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some questions. I'm pretty sure everybody got a topic they want to talk about.
Okay.
My boy B Smoke said he got a topic he got to talk about. And it should be juicy. You know what I'm saying? Might even get a little physical in this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? You know, we old school, so we gonna fight it out and then you know what I'm saying? We gonna fight it out and then goddamn get back to it. You know what I'm saying? But so
Jordan traction.
I'm gonna start this thing off because you know y'all see what I got on. You know y'all see how it is. You know what it is. It's draft
memo,
day.
Man. I ain't get the memo, man.
It's yeah, man.
Your colors look good though.
But you
you ain't get the memo.
Your colors.
Do
look
I ever?
good.
I ain't gonna start. I ain't gonna start though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna start.
Why you started off?
You got it early. You got to shoot early and shit. But yeah, man, it's draft weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so we got some topics to talk about. You know, we gonna talk about Shedeur. I want to know what y'all opinion is and what y'all think going on. You know.
Yeah.
So you know, I like what my Falcons did, but what y'all think about this Shedeur thing, man? How y'all feel about that?
Controversy.
Man? What you think?
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. I just want to know: is he really that good of a quarterback though?
That's a question. That's a
Was
question.
his competition? Was his competition? You know where it needed to be to see
In the
that
Big 12.
where he could come into the league and make a difference.
He was worthy of going. He was worthy of going in the first round. I would say that.
I don't know.
I went to a game.
What he brings to the table for the team.
We
Yeah,
Say Tyler Shaw, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I do think the
Bruh.
Saints.
I'm just
Come
saying.
on.
You know, and my brother.
We're really gonna tell it though. If they picked Milroe from Alabama before him,
Yeah.
they gonna tell it all right there.
I mean, they picked
no way.
the boy from Ole Miss, Dart. You know, New York got him, and I'm like,
They put it in our face like, hey,
that's a tough one.
we control what we control.
Yeah, that's what- that's
some
what
things
I
just
say
out
they
of
don't
y'all hands.
collude.
Y'all
Yeah.
ain't got
They don't
That's
want to
how
pay
I
him,
feel.
man. They don't
You
want
out
to pay
the
him. They know he
NFL.
rich already, man. They don't want to
That's
pay
why I
him.
say it's either that, he
They don't
rich,
pay
they
him.
like, man, they done colluded, like, man, we gonna draft him last, nigga gonna end up playing for $700,000 or something like that, which, you know, to a lot of us, that's still a lot of money, but for, you know, if you go first round, you know,
Yeah,
you
you talking
probably
about millions.
talking about getting
You talking
probably
$1
$20
million
million
differences.
contract,
Yeah.
4 year, 5 year, 20 M versus
Yeah.
4 years,
700.
1.2.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? You playing for goddamn 300 a year.
I mean, he was projected to go
You
top
got
10.
more than three. You spend
What
300
What
on
made
a
him
car.
fall? What made him fall? I just seen that like right before the draft. They were saying he done fell out the top 10.
Well, they say that, you know, going to the camp.
He ain't athletic. That's
he
what they
ain't-
say.
Yeah, you know, he ain't got that snap on his arm. He ain't, you know, he don't run a 4.5, and he's, you know, he ain't you know, but
So
he
what?
got escapability because he ran for his life all last year. He didn't have no line. You know what I'm saying? So he can show he can.
Well, the year before last,
What's
the
the
line was
difference?
a little better
Let me
this
ask
year.
It was
y'all
a little
this.
better.
What's
but
the difference
still.
between what LeBron did and what Deion trying to do? LeBron still playing.
Whoa. You know how
Whoa,
we used
whoa,
to feel
whoa.
about LeBron.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What's
your
the
son-
difference
your
between
son-
what LeBron is doing, what Dion is doing?
Yeah.
Pretty much
LeBron
nothing.
still
It's the same
playing.
landscape.
Well, the
you know,
difference
trying to
is
get the
Dion
kids.
actually coached the kids. And
saying.
for two, Shedeur got some talent.
I'm
He
saying,
actually is
I
good.
ain't talking about that. I'm saying why it was so easy for
Because he's still playing.
LeBron to get his son
Oh, yeah.
right on
because-
in the
because
depth.
If Prime was an NFL coach, he could have picked, he could have drafted him.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't no NFL coach.
If he were playing.
Just like he took everybody, he took them with him from Trinity to
Yeah.
Jackson to Colorado. Went straight to Colorado and became the starting quarterback in the Big 12.
Actually, he been coaching them boys up since shit.
And then succeeded. If you ask me, I thought they went 4-8 the first year, but the team was trash.
I mean, the difference is that, you know, LeBron still is an asset to the Lakers.
Yeah.
He's still making money for the NBA, not just the Lakers, but the whole shield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so he got a little more power than Dion.
Essentially, he's still the face of the league, if you want to be real.
Real talk. He is the face of the league. He's
Like
still the face of the league.
I told you, I said, man, they just trying to, they like to see niggas, man. They try to make niggas, they trying to humble him, man. They trying to humble him, young
They
man.
did.
They trying to make him dim his light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he like to shine. But if you think about it, who fault? It ain't his fault. The man is Shedeur Sanders' son, bro.
Yeah,
He came into the not just the league. He came into the world looking at his daddy, putting it in your face, nigga. You know what I mean? Talking shit,
That's
then
his
backing
role
it
model.
up.
Fuck
That
crazy.
is his
Right.
role model.
You know what I mean? His daddy wasn't doing all this, but you know his daddy was talking shit, chains, girls, women. You know what I mean? You know, popping it. He Shedeur Sanders' son.
What you think?
What you think he gonna be like? But you
You
want him to be
said
this
at the,
quiet. You want him to be a certain way.
At his
And
draft,
he
he
not.
said everybody got jewelry. The baby got jewelry. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Mama got jewelry.
Yeah, mama got jewelry. The baby got
I don't
jewelry.
think
So
that
it's in him
necessarily
to have that
warrants
flashy.
what
you
they
know?
what the NFL is trying to put
No,
out.
that ain't. No,
At
that don't
this
warrant what they
particular
doing.
point, it's obvious. Like y'all don't want him in the league because y'all want him to dim his light.
But the thing is, they want him in the league because
Man,
he
that
gonna
nigga
make them
sell
money.
tickets.
Yeah, he.
Motherfucker, who he go to?
he
That
box
nigga sells
office.
tickets.
They
boy.
feel like he can't
Well,
be
that nigga
controlled.
get in the league, I guarantee
To
they
the
gonna
point,
have ball
if he
on
don't look
TV.
controllable, they don't.
Prime
Right.
time game to death.
First game he play in gonna
Yeah.
be, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna
Talking
sell them
about-
tickets.
Yeah, he
He
gonna
definitely
sell
gonna
them
sell
tickets.
tickets. But that's what I'm saying. That alone, to me, when you talking about the NFL,
And his
that should
views
allow
gonna be
them.
up. Man, everybody watching
Let him
Colorado.
go
Look how
first
much
round.
they use Colorado, but
Yeah.
them folk put Colorado on the whole season. Every damn game was down there televised, bro.
Yeah.
They did. They
They
did.
put him on the map.
On national TV too.
On national TV, bro.
Selling
Yeah,
merch.
we ain't seen
Wow,
Colorado
that's crazy.
game before they went out there. Shit, I can't remember. You know.
Yeah, for
Real
sure.
players fuck up too.
But yeah, man, you know, I just but yeah, I think, man, Shedeur just I mean, it is a question though, cause they do have scouts. They are
There's
looking
something
at his
going on.
talent. Yeah, you know, they are professional people that's assessing, like, can he do what he, you know, at the next level. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody get faster, they get better. So that
Facts.
you know what you look like in Colorado, they
Ain't
may
gonna look like that.
Yeah, he
man,
did
that
a
look
couple
like-
things in Colorado that made me mad. Yeah, he held the ball too long.
held the ball
But do
too
I
long.
think he gonna be holding the ball too long his whole career?
Right.
Hell no, because he gonna get tired of hearing that shit.
You know who his
and he
mentor
know
is,
that's a
right?
knock
And
on
coach.
He gonna get tired of getting
You know
hit.
who the
Fuck
mentor
Kerry,
is,
coach.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I said another thing.
Come
He ain't
on,
been
man.
holding the ball in the NFL.
nah, cause you
Shout
don't
out
take
to
them
big
hits.
fat
Shout
niggas
got the
coming at you,
greatest
but you
as
gonna
the
get
mentor,
rid of it.
man.
Yeah,
You
grown
don't
man.
take
Tom,
them hits.
man, Tom finna have that man together.
Yeah, that's his
He
mentor.
gonna get rid of the ball,
Tom finna have
man,
that
so-
man together, man.
Yeah. I hope he keep his
Bottom
head
line,
up. Though.
man, the man talented enough to actually should have won in the first round. Definitely the
I believe
second.
so.
This the
You know,
crazy
I believe
part
so.
though. What about Shiloh? Ain't nobody talking about Shiloh.
Well, we didn't
Like,
expect Shiloh to go to.
I'm saying
second,
like he
third,
gonna be.
fourth round.
I'm
anyway.
saying though, he gonna
You see
get
what he
drafted.
said? He was
Easy
like,
gonna
man, they
get
doing you
drafted.
like
They
this,
did
man.
what they
Tell
gonna do me.
Tell him what they gonna do to me.
That nigga
And I
might
thought-
have to
think
be a
about it, I'm
walk-on.
like,
That nigga
hey.
he might go undrafted.
He might go
Boy,
undrafted.
They might invite that
Charlie
nigga to
got
camp.
tried
Like,
again.
shit.
Yeah.
Like you come to camp,
If you make it,
yeah, you got your plane ticket.
yeah,
gotta show
exactly. you can buy your own plane ticket, get your own hotel room.
Come to camp.
You
Yeah,
know,
show
your
us what
daddy
you got.
got it. You know, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Yeah.
dang. I started thinking like, if he don't go to third or fourth round, you know, Shedeur.
Man, that
You
shit
talking
go
about
down in
fifth,
history if
sixth
that nigga
round
don't
for
get
his
drafted,
brother.
boy.
I mean, with the NIL deals, bro, at this point, you might just want to stay in college. You know what I'm saying?
But he done ran it through. That's what I
Yeah,
was
he
telling
couldn't
who
stay.
that was you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I was like, shit.
Yeah, that was it.
Shiloh can't stay in college no more. He already did 10 years in
Yeah.
college.
What? He had a whole college career.
right. You
That
had
nigga
two of them.
26
And they
years
put a
old,
retired
25,
jersey,
for real.
man. They
That
retired
nigga
his
signed
jersey.
about 25, 26, but that nigga been in college a long time. He done did about 6
He ain't
years.
that old, is he?
But yeah.
God, dang, I'm about to look that
He's
up.
7
Yeah,
years
boy.
fresh. 7 years.
Damn, that's what I said.
red
I ain't
shirt
know that
fresh.
nigga was that old.
Shit.
That nigga goddamn, boy, that nigga done played in college a long. He done had a whole career in college, really.
Yeah.
He done
7
retired.
years senior.
That
7
nigga ready to
years
retire already.
That's
see.
some shit, though.
Cause you know he played in South Carolina.
Yeah, he played in South Carolina first. You're
You
right.
know what I mean? He played
Then
in
he
South
went to
Carolina.
Jackson.
Then he went to Jackson.
And then he went to
Colorado.
Colorado.
Then he
Yeah,
played like
you're right.
6 years in college, bro.
Yeah, you're right. That is true.
He can't play no more.
Well, I hope, man. I hope he
And
gets
then a
drafted,
grown ass
man,
man on the college campus.
You done.
and show out. I want him to show out, and when he show out, you gotta make him pay. You
Make
gotta
him
make
pay.
him pay. When that contract come back up, you motherfucking write that shit down. You say, "Oh no, this the number." That's
Yeah.
how you get
And we ain't
back
giving
out.
no discount.
And we ain't giving no
Unless
discount.
it's the Falcons.
We breaking the
Shit,
bank.
so.
Unless it's
Whatever
the
it
Falcons.
is,
You
it's
gotta get the Falcons
65,
in there.
70, whatever it is by that time. You know what I'm saying?
I want it all.
Yeah, I want it all. Goddamn it, I'm setting the bar. Matter of fact, I'm moving that motherfucking needle. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving that shit from here to there.
Hey.
You know, if it's
I guess
that-
they
Y'all
want-
ain't showing
they
no love.
giving
I
them
ain't
the
showing
edge.
No love.
for sure.
You giving them the edge to shit. I mean,
I think that NIL deal got them folks. You got to be hungry at this point. Cause I'm looking at the draft. These niggas lit up. These young
Yeah.
niggas lit up. They not having no money problems already. So it's like, is you even hungry to go to the NFL? Like, you gotta really be.
That's what
you
they
gotta
try
love
to
the sport.
keep them in the college, making the money for the good old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they keep you
Give
here a
you
little
a
longer.
piece, and then you know what I'm saying, we give you a little bit, but we making a whole lot.
And I ain't gonna lie, I like that they get money, but I don't like the NIL whole thing. I wanted the money to come from the NCAA. I don't like the fact that they let the sponsors pay the boys.
Right,
So they
right.
still keeping all their money.
Right.
This is a
Yeah,
billion-dollar
deals,
entity. You gotta think,
yeah.
college football make more money than the NFL.
For sure.
And look at the NFL contracts.
Yeah.
Look at the kind of contracts they give out in the NFL.
Look at what the coaches
If they
get
can
in-
give,
in
if they
college,
can give coaches $10
getting
million,
goddamn
Yeah,
like
the coaches
a
making more
motherfucker.
than
well,
some
now
of
the
the
NFL
NFL
paying
coaches,
coaches
bro.
$10 million because the college coach they were making more than the NFL
Yeah.
coaches.
They had to
But
step
now they
it
about
up.
the same though.
Yeah.
They had to step it up. But yeah, man,
But you're right.
if you
They
giving
making
out
way more
$200
money.
million contracts in the NFL and college make more than that,
Where the
Bruh.
money going?
Where the money?
the good old boys. They got
You know where
all
it's
the
at.
money.
Where's it
And then
going?
they fixed it to
Well,
where,
that's
okay,
what we know where
we're
it's
going to
at.
let y'all
We know
folks,
where it's at. Where's it going?
yeah, we're going to let y'all folks pay them, but we ain't paying them.
Facts.
I don't like that. But I like the fact that they getting money now.
Yeah, because
Speak
you're right.
on
They
it.
got the
Just
TV
imagine
deals, the
goddamn-
sponsor deal. They got all that.
Just
They ain't
imagine
giving up
having
none
the
of that.
product, bro,
Giving up none
and
of
never
that.
having to re-up or having to goddamn buy new inventory.
Never.
That they pay for no
These
inventory.
niggas coming to
You
me.
just run
They
out,
coming to me to get the money.
get more, get
I'm
get
the
more
work. I
inventory.
am the work.
Yeah,
I am
come
the
on,
work.
bro. You don't pay nothing.
Man,
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
deep.
crazy. TV
That's
deals
deep.
going
That's
up through the roof.
High air tickets. Stadium hold 90,000.
that's what I'm
kids,
finna say,
Yeah,
man.
tickets cost more to go to a college game.
$90,000
Well, I'm
Well, you trying to go to a Georgia Bulldog game, you want to.
$500
But
for
ain't
a
gonna
ticket.
happen.
What?
But take your ass to that Falcon game.
90,000 people.
You can go see a Falcon game for about
The
150.
average college stadium holding probably about 80
Yeah.
something. That's on the low end. But you go into like some of them bigger schools, man, they 90 to 100,000 people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Packed
So let's
in
do
there.
this. It's on film, so none of you niggas can't lie.
What's that?
Where you think he going and when you think he going?
Where I think Shedeur going?
Where you think he going?
Well, it look like he ain't going to the third round now.
Possibly.
Who get him?
Possibly.
Shit, that's a hard one to say because I thought the Steelers. I thought the Steelers was for
But the
sure.
Steelers don't have a second round pick, so they still might pick him up with I think the 83rd pick.
Yeah, they
That's why I
got-
said he
yeah.
might go 83rd to the Steelers. But they
Yeah.
trying to hold out for Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't be courting that nigga like that. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, but think about it now. You can draft
At
him
42.
in the third
no
round
reason.
because you ain't got to pay him. So I still can hold out for Aaron Rodgers, and I shoot Shedeur a little, $500,000.
it ain't about the
contract.
money. It's about saying this is the future. You know what I mean? But Aaron Rodgers know he
I
ain't
mean,
gonna
he
be
know he
playing
ain't
that
finna
long.
go. So
Man, that man got another
see,
year.
if you take Shedeur in the first round,
Boy,
and you
sick
get Aaron
game.
Rodgers,
Maybe.
now you got to pay him millions, and you know Aaron
gotta
Rodgers is
see.
gonna start. But now he in the third round, we paying
That's
him
why they took
pennies.
the defensive player because they said that's
You know what
more
I'm saying?
attractive to Aaron Rodgers because they say,
Yeah.
okay, now I got a defense, my line gonna be together. I got two receivers.
Right.
Now he more inclined to come instead of you know what I mean. So y'all took Shedeur and we need
Where you
this.
where
and
you
we
where
need
you
this.
where you think he going and when you think he going?
I think he still might go to
Shit, well,
Pittsburgh.
You saying
I think he
Pittsburgh?
gonna go
You
before.
saying
I think
Pittsburgh?
I still. That's why I say Pittsburgh.
going
but
Pittsburgh.
if not Pittsburgh, I think Oakland or Seattle might pick him up.
I think he going.
Oakland.
Seattle, man.
Seattle.
I think he going to Seattle, man.
I don't see why they ain't.
Feel like
picked
Seattle.
Huh.
But they got your boy, Sam. Not Sam, but
Ooh.
Yeah, Sam
Well,
Darnold.
name,
They signed him for
yeah.
2 years. How many years they gave?
yeah, man, it's a couple
At this
years.
point, he can go anywhere,
And the
bro.
way he collapsed in the playoffs.
Yeah, at this point,
they,
he cheap.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
can
At
land
this
anywhere.
point, he cheap.
At this point,
They can send
you
him
ain't
to
gotta
Vegas.
pay him
He
like
can
that.
go
You
to
know what I'm
Vegas.
saying?
man.
I said the Falcons could draft him.
Yeah.
We could draft him.
They
Trade
holding that
Kirk.
nigga,
No,
Trade
man.
Kirk.
No.
Man,
Come
look,
on, that nigga.
trade Kirk. I don't give a fuck. I ain't that sold on Penix. I like Penix. I like you, but I need to see something.
Oh my
Hey, I need
God,
to see
man!
something.
See now we about to fall out,
I
man.
need
Come
to
on,
see
man.
something, man.
Mike, you ain't see 3 40-point games last year.
Against who?
I saw 1 and 2.
I mean, I'm just
Against
saying he
who?
scored 38 points, 40 points, three games in a row.
Against who?
Phoenix?
Yeah, Penix. Last
The
year.
Falcons put up 40?
Then I didn't see him rush the ball not one time.
I mean, we lost because of defense, but
Oh.
the man put up 30-some points in the last
That was a
last 3 games. You see what I'm
Who
saying?
we played the last
And he-
game? Carolina.
Against who?
I don't care who we played. We
It's an
put it
NFL
on.
team. Huh?
Yeah,
They
I'm
had came to
saying,
play.
but
Yeah, exactly.
We lost to
Boy,
them.
strapped up, man.
Well, we just scored 40 points every game. The other teams scored 41. We lost.
We scored on Tampa Bay. It was a Tampa Bay. I can't remember who it was.
It had to be divisional game.
Yeah, they were. They divisional game.
Yeah, because we collapsed.
Yeah, because if we had won just one or two out of those three,
right?
we would have been in the playoffs. So I'm kind of glad we did, though. I like what we got.
Where you think he going, James?
At this point, man, I see him in Vegas.
Yeah.
I see him in Vegas.
He made
All
for
that
Vegas.
flash ass shit.
He
That was
made
we talking
for
about
Vegas,
earlier.
boy.
That flash shit. He made
Right,
for Vegas.
I forgot about Vegas.
I see him
You know
in
what
Vegas.
I
Bring all
said?
that flash
Vegas,
out there.
Vegas,
It's
Vegas,
fitting
they
for
gotta
him.
go to-
It's
and
big
then
enough
Tom
for
Brady,
him.
they got a relationship.
I
Tom
mean,
Brady part of the
the door's
ownership.
open.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody pick you up. I mean,
If
turn
anything,
around.
Tom Brady should
It's
step
kinda
in, man.
slap
Go
in the
get my
face
boy,
for
man.
Yeah, get him out.
I mean, for third round, shit. Yeah, give me him. I can work with
I know
that.
I can coach him up even more
Yeah.
at this particular point.
Yeah, get him out the board.
This what they
He gonna
doing
be
is a slap in
hungry,
the
bro.
face,
He
though,
gonna be
man.
hungry.
To the point where
See,
Donald
Pittsburgh got
Trump
the
had to say
83rd
something
pick.
about it.
Yeah. Well, Shedeur, man,
That's
keep
that
your
on
head
that.
up, man.
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
you get picked.
Yeah.
Got another subject, you know what I'm saying, in the sports world.
Okay.
There's one that's very, very trending right now. You know what I'm saying? Trending a lot.
And the
And that's
SS
my
Monte
that's my
Carlo.
dog Unc. You know, I'm a big Unc fan.
Oh,
I'm a big Unc fan, you know what I'm saying?
Not the SS
But this
Monte Carlo.
time, I think Unc might have messed up by it. You know what I'm saying? I think Unc might have, I mean, you know,
Unc and Greg.
man, yeah, man. I think $100 million
Hey, you know
on
what
the
I'm
table.
saying though? Let me ask you something. I just want to make this statement too, because I've been saying this a lot about these niggas when they get this money, man. Why is it that I feel like when niggas get a certain level of success, they get dumb?
Yeah, you
I'm
said that-
saying,
you
I'm
said that
saying
last time.
rappers, these niggas get all their money, get doing it fumbling and bumbling. The artists, goddamn football players, entertain everybody. When they get a certain level of success, it's like is the money
They
feel like
used
they
to
can't
having
be
the sauce,
touched.
bro.
Like I can't be
I
touched.
think it's comfortable, man.
They ain't used to having the sauce.
Man,
saying?
that
You
shit
mean,
weird, bro.
Like they
The attention
like,
that it brings.
Yeah, the attention, not just the attention, but yeah, the attention, the popularity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then they become a different. They on a different level. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, how they used to say like, you know, like when you were lame in school and then you
Money
know what I mean?
can't unlame you, my boy. You just a rich lame.
Yeah. So
Hello.
yeah.
And people can sense it. They smell it on you. That's why they try them like that.
But then what I'm saying though, so let me say something too though. Let me just say something, cause you know I like to be, you know what I'm saying, a joker with this shit. So none of y'all niggas ain't hitting no young meat.
Not that
Just
damn
for some
young
old men, niggas ain't hit no young meat before now.
Hold on.
I
You
got
gotta
to
clear
keep it
that up.
real. What you mean?
Something younger.
Young girl,
Young
yeah, you
meat
know we call
sound-
young.
that-
Hold
that-
on now, hold on, wait a minute, cause this is a crazy ass world we live in.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
gotta
The
be
folks
clear.
digging that shit up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
that
rule-
sound,
Rule
Yeah.
of thumb.
When you ain't hitting nothing crazy, cause we ain't just no crazy ass niggas. But I'm just saying, nigga, at your age right now, what's too young for you to hit?
Well, I've been married
This
for
is- this
23
is
years, so
hypothetically speaking.
I've been hitting
I'm
the
just
same
saying,
lady
I'm
for
just
a
saying,
long time.
I'm saying, wifey got to understand
And
this
she
is
old
content.
right now,
This is your
so you know
job.
what I'm
This
saying? I
is
mean,
your
she
job.
old.
So this ain't- so
Yes,
this
yes,
is
sir.
not-
I'm gonna excuse
listen,
myself from the
This
question.
is not nah, man. You
That's
part
that's
of
his
me.
that's his
Oh,
disclaimer.
yeah.
That's his disclaimer.
Matter of fact,
Your shit
it
got
was
no
a
sense.
lesbian.
Disclaimer. You gonna fall
personally,
back
I
to
feel like
this.
this. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. At my age right now, bro.
Yeah.
If I can't talk to you, I'm not interested.
That's good.
27, I'm kind of like, God damn, babe, what we got to talk? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But every relationship ain't about talking.
nah, I understand that, but I'm saying, I can't, if it's that, this is what I'm saying.
Speak on it.
If it's that though,
What-
they
what-
ain't had that conversation. They were having conversations. You want to choke her out? No,
Sometimes you
that
just
was
go in the
conversation.
you go in the candy store, you just want a piece of candy.
I understand
That's
that.
just for them.
Having conversation.
Unc was
talking about
controlling.
choking and
He was
slapping and doing
controlling.
all that.
He was
That's too much
controlling in
talking.
this conversation.
If it's that type of relationship, if that's what we doing, I'm coming with the dad, you coming with dad, we going on about our
It
business.
sound
You know
kind
what
of
I'm saying?
chopped up though. The conversation. It sound kind of, edited, but
Man, Unc playing
I don't know.
games out
But
here,
yeah,
man.
some
But
of
that's
it,
all they doing though, bro.
Yeah.
They might have
Bits and pieces.
a conversation,
pieces.
but the relationship was it was a sexual relationship.
It
Come
was
on,
a
man.
sexual.
I'm gonna drop this.
It
you
wasn't
drop
like goddamn, you know what I mean?
that. Hey, girl, we say evil
We
swap
working
ain't a
towards
swimmer now.
something.
It was
Even
a
swap
sexual
ain't a swimmer.
relationship that he liked.
Yeah.
He liked which
He enjoyed himself.
he
when
enjoyed
was in
what,
LA.
with her.
It kept him,
Raiders.
kept him busy. You know what I mean? You know what I
But
mean?
she was
Spare
19
time.
though. Let's keep
So
it
listen,
real though. That's
if
a tough.
you
That's
unc
my
19
problem.
when he met her.
If you unc at this
Yeah, that's
time
my
right
problem.
now,
Yeah,
is
when
you
he met her.
finna drop
Yeah.
something out to her to just go and get out the way?
No.
You ain't finna give her nothing. shut the hell up and go and watch your video. He ain't giving her none of that.
Give it that.
So we looking at it from a perspective
I
of us. Now, when you talk about Shannon and the type of money that he's seeing, like you say, the notoriety that he's receiving,
Right.
you can't get on OnlyFans and be like, man, that thing look good. No, man. Go out to a spot, you know what I mean? Meet you a decent woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Have a conversation with her, although she still may be a sex worker.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In Cali, for sure. That's
for
still
sure.
She gonna turn into one automatically when she see who you is.
Yeah, that, I mean, at the end of the day.
Well, you got a point. She wasn't working.
Yeah.
Now she
is.
Once she's running to Shannon Sharpe, she's immediately a
On the
sex
clock.
worker.
And
You know
especially
what I
if she
mean?
read any kind of blog
That's
about
how it is,
$100
the climate
million.
we living in.
Yeah.
That's
She
how
said,
it is
yeah.
But no, I mean, that, especially in California, I mean, it's all about bad.
Hey, man, I'm going to say this, too.
Shit,
Every bitch can be bought. She just ain't heard her price. Hello. Let me drop that jewel on you.
Yeah.
I don't know about that
You dig
one.
what I'm saying? All right.
Once again, because you know.
All right. Every woman single, depending on who asking.
Well, yeah, I
Hello.
heard that too. I heard
Well,
that
yeah,
too.
I heard that. But
I heard that
I ain't
too.
gonna say
I'm just,
everybody got every woman
everybody
got
got a price, boy. I don't believe it.
Well, yeah, you know, if
just
a
ain't
big
heard
enough-
it.
When
She
you
just
say
ain't
that
heard
price,
it.
you mean the ticket to which they willing to.
Whatever you got going, I'm going.
if it's a
All the
big
way
enough
take it all the way.
ticket,
Whatever you need me to do, if you say that right number, boy, it's gonna happen, boy.
if it's a big enough ticket, I might say, baby, this is our chance.
You see what I'm saying? Now you want to sell out. Now you want to
I'm
sell
just,
out.
I'm just joking. Man. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know.
We in this together.
I mean, it's half a million,
Think
billion
about
dollars,
it straight, baby.
$500 million.
They be
I'd
like
be
them
like,
memes. They
he
be
look like
having
you.
them little memes.
Come on, man.
Instagram and shit.
That ain't nothing to him. He tell you right now I want 100 for your wife. One night, I want 100
You
M.
100 M. He like you.
100 M's?
Man, come on, man.
Kevin, I
That
wouldn't-
shit ain't nothing to him.
I would never do
That
that,
shit
Kevin.
changed
I'd
your
be
life
like, what you
3
talking about?
times.
But no, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody
You think
got
she ain't finna leave you?
morals.
That's what they be
soul.
doing in
Oh,
the-
so
You don't want to say
So
your
in
soul.
you
Dubai,
better come back at least
Huh?
99,
In
though.
Dubai, they be buying them bitches pride. Watch Cuban language.
I ain't
I'm
gonna tell
talking
you what
about
my
boy.
homeboy told me about Dubai.
But Dubai, boy, they
I don't know.
whatever
Pay
she
for it.
says she won't do, she'll do.
Dubai-
But them
Dubai,
hoes
them
go
folk-
to
them folk
Dubai and get
embarrassing
shitted
people,
on
bro.
for 100 racks.
Yeah, for sure. Them folks embarrassing folks over there in Dubai, man.
You want to do what?
Too
How
much
much?
paper.
And when can you get me the flight?
Me and my
I'm on
buddy
the way.
want to shit on you.
Man,
2
they hoes
hours.
going over there getting
Yeah.
shitted on, taking a shower,
300,000.
and leaving with a big old bag
Boy.
over their shoulder. Coming
That
back,
shit
buying
disgusting,
condos and Range
man. That
Rovers.
shit's disgusting, man.
You think I'm lying?
I know.
My buddy said that, man.
What kind of niggas y'all been hanging around?
Yeah, go to Dubai.
I told you, gotta come outside, kid.
Yeah, I gotta come out. No.
Indoors, there's a lot going on outside.
There's a
see.
whole hell of a lot going on. But some of you may not want to know about.
Yeah, some of it I
outside's
don't.
scary.
I don't
scary.
want to know about. You know what I'm saying?
Outside,
So,
scary,
right.
boy. I be like, boy, my son got to come up in this.
Boy.
I gotta teach him to be
Scary.
like me.
They
Don't
gotta
be looking
navigate.
For no wife. Good luck.
Man, it's just funny to me how I was
Get on their
watching.
head. I don't know about no wives. That's just crazy.
I was watching the clips, man, and how Shannon.
I don't know about no wives, man. Nah, man, this content, man. You know we fuck with y'all,
Yeah,
sis.
man, we try to, hey, that is what it is. But
Good looks,
man,
Maury.
I was watching
Maury,
these clips
baby.
of the old shows, you know, how Shannon did Donnell Rollins, you know, like, man, you know, he talked about him, about being with a baby mama having, 23 years. Then you doing the same thing behind closed doors. Then the Cat Williams, told him, but the white girls will fuck you up, you know what I'm saying? And he still, you know what I'm saying? So he had
He
had
down on the
people
they-
telling me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga some slick shit.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I heard they got the round 2 out.
That nigga said they scared
Anybody
me.
seen it?
He said they scared me.
And rightfully
And,
so.
Yeah, he said you could be on top and they take you down in 2 weekends.
2 weekends.
And get what? It been 2 weekends, and he ain't on ESPN.
He's
like
stepping
that.
away from contracts and everything. Hey, look, I'm gonna gracefully bow out.
But I was like,
there's a lot of shit
boy,
going
that
on
ain't
right now.
called. That's called telling the future, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they spooky. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta protect that bag, man. But damn,
$100 million, man.
over what? You done spent the money, and that didn't cost you money. It's a lose-lose situation. And in my world, there's some numbers to pay attention to, Shannon. Okay?
Yes.
You can't goddamn spend it and lose it, son. You're hustling backwards. 100 M's or not, man. You know, it ain't what you make it what you keep, buddy.
Hello.
Yeah, and
Come
then
on,
he
man.
offered
That's
her
just
10
simple
million.
math.
They say.
And
They
she
offer
turned
her
it down.
10 million?
And I
turned it
think that
down.
was a mistake by her because I don't think she deserved no money.
They offer her 10 million. Who offered her 10 million?
Say Shannon Sharpe did. His lawyer, him and his lawyer.
Before it came to the public.
And she said no.
For the 10 million.
And then, so she asked for 50.
Yeah.
She turned it down. She could have took the 10. But that's how I look at it. She was going to take
I
the 10
hate to say this.
and still get him on the back end later on.
I hate to say
she
this.
still would have put it out a year or two from now.
Shannon from the country, bro.
Then he could have
He
sued her.
finna spend an M to get a
Of course, he
knockback.
gonna get it.
It ain't me. I didn't put it out.
Yeah.
He put it out. You know what I'm saying?
It's still gonna come back to her.
Yeah, it's still gonna come. Yeah, you know. But
She be missing. She be missing in a month.
That's what Kevin Hart did. Kevin Hart grabbed the bull by the horn. When they were trying to blackmail him.
Yeah, he just came out and told him.
He said, nah, shit. He went home and told his wife. And shit, he put that shit on the comedy special.
So shit, made money off of it.
Like, look, man, did what I did.
He paid money and made money. So
but no, he didn't pay the girls.
No. He paid for what he paid for.
Yeah, he paid the
You
lawyers.
understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
But he didn't have to pay for it monetarily. It didn't cost him nothing. If anything, like you said, he put it in the special.
But I got
nothing.
I'm an old conspiracy theory kind of person.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm going to throw this out there, man, you know, because I was talking to one of my brothers, man. I was talking to him, and I said, hey, man, you know what? I said, everybody looking at it through, you know, these just, you know, regular glasses. But if you put on your readers,
Okay.
you might see what's really going on.
Thick motherfucker.
I think this whole thing come from Skip Bayless. I think, you know what I'm saying, the man been in the game 60 years, man. And I think Slick, you know, think about it. Y'all two niggas done teamed up and got my, and done took my show. I ain't on TV no more. I ain't saying him direct. I'm saying he know where the skeletons was, and he nudging that shit from behind. Now, that's just me. I'm a conspiracy theory.
know he was fucking a 23-year-old white girl.
Yeah, because it was back then.
Know.
What? Skip? You don't think Skip got private eyes? I need to keep eyes on all y'all. Y'all jeopardizing my show. So I need to keep eyes on you. What?
This shit deeper than the ocean.
But check this out.
I ain't gonna disagree.
Check this out.
But
This
shit do get
it could
that
be
deep,
deep
man.
because I seen a little video. Now, I don't know if it was fake.
Y'all cost me my
I
show.
don't know if it was fake or what. Where they had put out talking about Matt Barnes on the phone in the chat.
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
saying that Shaq. I want the dirt on him.
Some dirt on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Shannon.
real.
Behind that deal.
I was like, man, this shit deeper than Nino Brown. Like, well, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I know Shaq ain't did this. And he say, Matt Boy, like Shaq don't throw around a lot of money. So he was throwing around big old numbers, talking about he needs some dirt on Shannon.
Yeah.
Behind the $100 million deal, supposed to be.
And then
you know,
Shaq
they fake
said,
had like some, I don't know, they be beefing. I don't even know why they beefing for.
Yeah,
but whatever reason, you know. I don't keep up with all that shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, nigga. Yeah, Shaq.
The fuck they beefing for?
Yeah, you see the video? I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you. I said, I don't know if the shit real or not, allegedly, whatever it is, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen the shit. I'm like, it was a couple of little outlets that had posted the shit. And I'm like, damn.
hey, man, I think it's Skip Bayless behind the closed doors, pulling strings and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Dropping, hey, look, take this over there. Hey, you got to, come on, take that. I'm just saying, man. Sitting at home, don't nobody watch my podcast. I'm irrelevant no more, and you two niggas that got together.
You got it, man. Skip got it.
You two that got together and created this show, got me off the air. You know what I'm saying? Man.
I mean, Shannon didn't get him out there. Skip got himself out there.
I mean, no, Shannon leaving.
Yeah, Shannon left, but it didn't.
It continued after that. They had
The
tried
bullshit
Paul
didn't-
Pierce. They tried a couple of
they
more
tried
folks.
some
Yeah.
people.
What happened was when he went to talking crazy to all the other people that was on the show with him.
Yeah.
Like after Shannon left, he just couldn't.
Yeah, because
He couldn't
keep
get it
his
going.
control.
tried,
Really?
Yeah, he
what's your
couldn't
boy?
get it
The quarterback for Seattle. They don't even get along. He had him on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy.
Hey, with the dreads. Richard
it's
Sherman.
Richard Sherman.
Richard
Yeah,
Sherman.
yeah,
He
Richard
was
Sherman.
on there.
He never
they
liked
debunked
Keyshawn
him.
They never
Johnson.
liked
Keyshawn,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
you
the
know.
last one. Keyshawn.
Yeah, that
they
didn't-
tried all kind of folks.
Yeah,
on
that
the
didn't
show.
work out. But it all started when Stephen A. and Shannon got together. Two people that I started your career, you ended mine. I got to have some get back. That's just me though. It's a conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just that. I mean, you know, you gotta think like that, man. It be deeper than just the surface. You know what I'm saying? But he set himself up because he did it. Because he had never, you know, stuck at wood in the 19, you know, if he had never went to the
But I was just
to the
talking about my
slopes
partner on
in
the phone.
in
We were talking
Colorado,
about how
it was true.
how
That's never
these
been a
older, like, you
situation.
know, like, he was like, man, before the Shannon shit, we were just talking about, like, girls and
Right.
fucking with niggas with money and, you know, that's all you got to have and niggas fucking younger. He was like, man, I don't think they be fucking as much. And I said, what? I said, nigga, boy, these old niggas is fucking the shit out
Yeah,
these
bro,
young
Sparks.
girls, man. And I
Bro,
don't mean
Sparks. Go
young.
get you some Bro
I
Sparks.
don't
You know what
mean
I'm
like
saying?
young, like underage. I mean like younger.
Young
I
girl.
said, I'm talking about like,
For
I
sure.
said, boy, that Bill Belichick shit. I said, boy, there's a lot of that shit going
Shit
on, boy.
real,
That shit
man.
just ain't out in the open.
Yeah.
I said, boy, that shit is going on. And then it just so happened like a week or two later, I hit him. I said, boy, did I tell you? I said, that just one and stuff. I said, so there's a lot of this shit going on.
Yeah.
He was like, shit,
Man, that shit like the Illuminati, man. These folks have clubs and meetings and group
Yeah,
chats and
I
all
said,
type of shit. They sending shit. They alley hoop
the
shit.
girls don't work no more, bro.
They
That's
alley
what
hoop
they do.
shit,
They
boy.
fuck with-
My
if you
buddy
have
wants
any
some
kind of
damn.
money,
I'm see you over
when
there. He
you
got
have-
a
when you
10
have-
boy.
You,
Yeah,
they
pass
using
you right
they
on over there.
they
Come
using
on,
they
OnlyFans
body.
and all this, that's
Yeah.
why BBLs
man.
and all that shit is blowing up. They don't want BBLs for no pictures. They want BBLs so they can attract the nigga with the bag. Cause they think that's what he want. And
Nah,
then
they
really,
want the
he
BBL
wanna
for the
play
picture.
with it, but he
And
They
that
don't
want
picture
for the
is gonna
picture
attract
because the
the nigga
picture
with the
gon'
bag.
yeah, the picture go grab him.
Yeah.
The
You know what I'm
OnlyFans
saying? Yeah,
gonna grab
for
him.
sure. I was like, man, I
I just be looking at Instagram sometimes. This shit be so sad. Shit like porn, bro.
And that's all it is porn.
You don't even want to get on that shit in the morning, bro. You get on that motherfucker and see some shit, you be like, damn, your
In the
mind
moment.
just go somewhere. You like, oh shit, damn. So get off this shit. Like, I'm trying to focus.
Nigga, I'm
I
trying
get-
to make a
first
call.
thing in the morning, I
You
see
trying to
cheeks
call.
and shit all in
What?
the face.
well,
Oh,
it's
shit, we
your
doing
it
crazy
is your
stuff,
algorithm.
bro.
Like
They let
I
you-
see
they let you
cars
know-
in the
They
morning.
let you know what that
I see cars.
I see cars too.
I see,
But
you
it's
know, like
still
mountains.
coming through.
I see
nigga
travel
algorithm
spots
is.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And-
Looking at
and I
mountains,
gotta say,
beaches.
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
be sending that shit to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas sending niggas cheeks and shit, birthday.
yeah.
That's just your
Somebody-
algorithm, my
that's
boy.
why-
Yo, yeah, that's
Your
your
I'm
algorithm.
trying to play with
look-
my algorithm.
Your algorithm look
Nigga, that
polluted.
your algorithm got them thick ass cheeks in it and shit.
Big
You
juicy
want me to look at it
Man, I
at
got
9:30 in the morning?
I got it tight, my boy. We already established it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
The more juicy cheeks.
Yo,
This
juicy
shit
cheeks,
crazy,
big juicy
boy.
cheeks. I said, God, I
shit
tell you, you got a
crazy.
tight boy. You got a tight boy. God damn.
It takes that
I'm
every
trying to
time.
focus,
You got
man.
it
You know what I
tight.
mean? Like,
I'm
boy,
just
look, I
saying,
got a long
man.
day ahead of me, boy. I ain't got no cheeks.
When
Ain't
I
no
open
cheeks for the
mine,
next 12
it's
hours.
it's
I need
cars
to
and
goddamn-
travel spots. I'm just saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand. But I sometimes it do come across my page as well, so I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Very easy to lose focus, man, when you talk about
For sure.
Instagram.
But that shit just be killing me because they actually go on there, they pick up their phone, they mass record, and they do some sexual freaky ass shit. Like that shit be like, damn, they really just recorded themselves doing something. They're like, oh, I've been over. Oops, you call the people my pussy. Like
Right.
this
the whole world,
is crazy, bro. Like it's crazy now, bro. It's
That's the
ridiculous,
danger
bro.
part of it, and that's the scary part for young kids like your son and your daughter, and you know. So I got older kids.
What's what they got to deal with? They got to. We have to
still
show
deal
them
with
how to
too.
navigate
Price
through
of
that shit.
fame, motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Price of fame, motherfucker, boy. And niggas is willing to pay it.
Oh, they selling their soul too.
Give a damn what you want for it, boy. Nigga will pay
And they
that shit.
trying to run them followers with that. How they like, but put my booty and my titties online. I'm gonna goddamn get 300-400,000
Man, I know a chick. I
followers.
follow a chick, bro. Let me tell you some
You
crazy
gotta
shit.
do that. They
I
put
don't
them
be
on
wanna-
toes
I don't be
out.
wanna
Put them
leave
balls
my
I'm
out
trying to
there,
tell
man.
you, boy, I'm about to break out these toes.
Look,
boy.
I
You
follow
know,
a
that shit
chick,
get
right?
rough.
She started
You
as a
never
credit
know.
guru. So
Okay.
I followed her. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I'm on that type of time, right? So she preaching the credit shit, giving you all the little ins and outs.
That what's up.
Nigga, 2 months later, boy, that shit didn't work. Here come the titties in the ass. I'm like,
From the
I
credit
want,
to the
only
from the
fan.
credit, I'm like,
From the
damn, I
credit
want to
to
say,
the
damn,
cheeks.
baby, the credit ain't work, but I ain't say nothing. I was just like, damn, that shit sad, bro. These folks just won't.
Credit word, just so many people doing it.
Yeah,
Damn
but
scam.
god
This-
damn, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
just at this point.
is you doing it to get it out there, or is you doing it, you know what I mean, for what can come from it? If you just want to get a game. I ain't worrying about getting
Now,
nothing
what
back. I'm
made
just
you
giving the
follow
game
her
away.
though? Like, what did
The
she give
credit
you?
shit.
Like the information.
My
Yeah.
algorithm is credit.
You were-
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
I
So,
understand.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's all.
it's,
So I'm
yeah,
saying,
so-
but she had when you watched the first one, did she
Yeah,
give
but
you
you
some
gotta-
information?
you
that
gotta
you
say, I
like,
looked at
that
that
good,
camera.
and then you
But-
followed
yeah,
it.
for sure.
That's all.
Yeah. She like I'm I'm
She
teaching
gave
you
you
shit.
something.
That was she.
Right.
She was leading with. I'm giving it away.
Right.
Credit this, credit that. This a hack. This a hack.
Right.
You know, you
Right,
print your
right.
own dispute letters, all
I
that
got
type
you.
of shit. So I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah,
boom, fuck with you. Then that shit just went to goddamn. Now you teaching it with the lingerie on. You know what I'm saying?
And you stop listening?
They sexualize
Yeah, I stopped
everything,
listening,
man.
start looking. I ain't even start not even cutting the volume on. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
But
heard
it's
none of the hacks no more. Huh?
Nope. And now she on there with the ass all the way out, titties out. I'm like, damn, baby, this
Whole
shit.
thing, you see it all.
That's a career now. You got females out here that's aspiring to be like Instagram models or what you call them.
Content is key.
Content creators, but whatever. They just want to
Content
get
is
the
definitely
followers but you can't blame them. They want that, but they get paid and they ain't doing nothing but showing a nipple, a cheek. Show a right cheek. And remember, in the beginning, everybody was doing Fashion Nova models.
Yeah.
Boy, there was so many Fashion Nova models. Boy, I was sick of them. I was like, God damn, how much money Fashion Nova make? Are they really paying these for?
They
but
were.
The only fan thing though, without man, I ain't never subscribed.
Never will.
I refuse to give $1. I ain't even subscribing just to see something. Man, you should see this. I don't give a damn. I ain't seen it. I refuse to do it.
I'm going to go to Magic.
Me too.
In Atlanta?
Me too.
I might just be hating. I ain't doing it just because I want you to get the money.
I'm going to Magic.
In Atlanta?
You
You say Magic, pinups, squokers.
That's too much hard work for them, though.
Yeah, getting up there doing that
club,
work.
Walk around tapping niggas, begging for dances and shit.
Yeah, laying your
Picking
bed
money up off the ground.
Too much
Boys,
work,
count singles. Have to walk in the bank, let everybody know your business when you deposit goddamn 800 ones. When I can goddamn get that money online, that shit go straight to that account. 5,000, 10,000. Don't nobody know. I'm just balling. Just looking around balling. Everybody wonder what I'm doing. I ain't doing that.
Laying in your
Don't
bed,
worry about
taking
how I
pictures
get
and
this money.
shit. Taking selfies.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the camera on every now and then.
I'm showing a little cheap.
They
And
making
if
an
a
M
nigga
out
give me
them
the right
toes.
price, I do a little something else.
Making an
Do
M
something
out them
strange
toes,
for a piece of change.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how it is.
But
But yeah, man, we gonna end because
it's playoff time, baby. It's playoff time.
y'all did, Falcons, man.
I do too.
Y'all finally did the right thing, man.
Before we get out of here, man, I want to ask y'all.
Finally did the
It's the
right
NBA playoffs, and we're gonna tighten it up with this. We're gonna end it with this. Who you like to come out of the West, and who you like coming out of the East? Because I'm a Falcon fan, but I'm a basketball.
Where you
know what
going?
I'm saying?
I'm going Boston.
I'm going
Boston. I'm going Boston. Motherfucking
Boston, not the East.
yeah.
So you got Boston, not the East. All right. Who you got coming out the West? It's very competitive.
Yeah.
Very, very competitive.
You got the old niggas and you got the young niggas. But they, you know what I'm saying?
The West.
Who you think coming out?
Old nigga got experience though, man. I see
Y'all
coming
niggas
out
balling,
the
though.
They running.
balling, bro.
I like your boy Alexander, man. What's his
You
name?
like Sean Alexander?
I like Shea, man.
Shay gives.
Shea make that shit look so easy, man.
Don't he?
He make that shit look
And
easy,
he composed,
Man,
too.
for real, man.
Before came back.
I wasn't a fan. I had to start
last night.
watching it.
Went
like,
crazy.
Remember I told you that shit
Nigga
went to the
smooth.
Hawks game a couple of years ago. I said, but that nigga fire. You were like, who? That little nigga? I said, but that nigga fire. You were like, I don't see it.
You
Yeah,
see
he
it.
played. And he was like,
I'm
that
saying,
nigga
I
about
started
35
watching.
or so he was like, he pretty good.
That nigga smooth, boy. I said, that nigga smooth.
He's
You know what I'm
silky.
saying? Yeah, he's silky.
I
I
ain't
don't
seen
know who
nigga
I
that
got
silky
coming
shit.
out
I
the West.
stopped
I got Boston coming out the East. I don't know about
You
that.
got balls coming out of the East. What you got? What you got, Jinx?
I like Cleveland, man. I like Cleveland coming out.
You like Cleveland coming out the East?
Coming out the East, man. And out the West, man, you know, man.
That's tough, huh?
That West so competitive,
West.
bro.
It
Y'all
is,
gonna-
man.
It
y'all
always
laughing
been
at
like
this,
that,
Yeah.
man.
I think the Clippers coming out the West, bro.
They done tightened up too.
Yep.
I think the
They done,
Clippers.
they done turned it up to another gear.
I think them Clippers
Yeah.
coming out the West, man. That man,
You got to think that they're going to beat whoever they play in 7 games.
Denver. They finna get rid of
Well,
them.
they
They gonna be
finna
a
beat
gentleman's
them.
sweep.
I think they're gonna beat Denver because
Yeah, they gonna beat Denver.
they had too much controversy with the coach.
Yeah, with the coach and
so
stuff.
they ain't,
Mike Malone
they
ain't
ain't,
there.
they ain't focused like that. So I think that's why they gonna beat Denver. But the next round,
I see.
don't know.
What's your boy name? Jokic on the sideline last night talking, coaching.
Trying to
Most I
coach.
ever see him talk. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
they ain't
that's
gonna get it
over
done. It's over for the Clippers. You'll never see another championship out of that shit.
For the
I'm sorry.
Clippers,
I'm
we
sorry.
the Nuggets.
Denver.
Denver.
But
Yeah.
I think
They can put it back
the
together.
Clippers.
Jokic gonna be
I
there.
think the
Why?
Clippers
They
and
can put it back
so you
together.
got Cleveland and the Clippers.
I got Cleveland.
That's different. That's different. Who you got?
I got probably OKC, and I don't see nobody beat Boston. Unfortunately, I don't like Boston.
I don't either.
I ain't a big Boston fan. I don't like Boston.
At all.
They ain't really. They just, to me, like, even though Cleveland good, Milwaukee they ain't really. You know what I mean? But they ain't really got no competition in the Indiana ain't gonna really do that when they get down to it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see nobody beat Boston. But I want Golden State. I want to see Golden State in the West, but I believe it's gonna end up being OKC or the Clippers or them two in the finals. But I want to see Golden State go one more time.
Well, my situation,
I'm a Golden State fan. You know what I mean? And I believe if the boy ain't hurt,
that's what I was
if
just
Butler
say.
ain't hurt, I believe them folk got a chance. They're gonna be the side because they did what the Spurs usually do.
Yeah,
they positioned themselves to where they gonna get the right teams at the right time, and anything can happen. They can get to the finals.
Because I know that if Butler ain't hurt, they can beat Houston.
Why? Say they get to the finals against the Lakers.
They got the experience.
Houston, but
you know,
I think they can beat OKC, even though they older.
I think they could beat OKC.
I think they could beat OKC.
I think they could beat
It might go
OKC.
sell, but I think they could pull it off.
I think they could beat them, but I can't see them beating the Clips.
I can see it be the Clippers. I can see Kawhi end up spraying the finger or something. And I'm just saying.
Every time. Shout
I can see
He might pull a dread out. Yeah,
coming
you
up
know what I'm saying?
short.
Braid out. That
Shout
nigga
out
braid
Glass
might
man,
come
man.
out. You know what
I
I'm
can see
saying?
James Harden coming up short, as he always do in the finals.
James Harden. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got Shea, man. I got the OKC coming out of the West. And you know, I hate to say it, but yeah, I got Boston coming out of the East, man.
They ain't got no competition.
mean,
they just got a
nobody
complete
in the East,
team,
bro.
When LeBron left,
They got
I mean, I like Donovan.
LeBron
So
left.
they just shoot
And
a
I
lot
like
of threes,
Cleveland,
bro.
but
Boston one
Bro.
of the reasons nigga don't want to watch the
Listen,
league
bro,
no
they
more.
hold
with
one through
Porzingis,
five
shoot
can
Jaylen
bring the ball
Brown,
up.
game.
Tatum.
That's the thing about
I
it.
mean, you know
1
what I'm
through
saying?
5 can bring the ball up.
Yeah.
How you gonna guard that?
Yeah.
Everybody.
man.
Porzingis,
Everybody.
threes,
We'll
all
see.
of those shit. Yeah.
We'll see. That we get together there, we gonna see where we at. That first round to be over with.
That's
You
right.
know, we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
we'll go from there.
Let
Well,
you pay
hey,
the
check it
bills,
out, man. We glad y'all came in. Check it out. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Speak On It Unfiltered, man.
We fuck
you
with
know,
with
we
us.
want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, God Wills Media, you know, Atlanta Treehouse, ASAP Mobile Detailing, you know, Home Pro Restoration and Roofing. And we want to give another shout out. We want to give a big shout out to, you know, bringing us the swag when we need it. Our Nasty Dilla Apparel.
Yeah, we gonna be Drake one of these shows.
Believe.
I got to have it going on now. I got
Drake,
to
Duff, and
Nah,
Drake
I
got
just gotta
show.
ask. They gonna be. It's gonna be sponsored, right?
For
It's
sure.
gonna, yeah, gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be free.
Courtesy of.
Yeah, courtesy.
Oh, you talking about
right,
that?
right,
I
yeah.
thought he was trying to
Yeah,
say.
shit like that, man.
I thought he was trying to say
'Cause it
people had
kinda,
his
you know.
size. I thought you said everything gonna be free.
Yeah, that too.
You said it's
You know
gonna
what I'm
be free.
saying? They
Okay,
gonna have
okay.
my
I
size.
was
You
just
know what I'm
saying,
saying?
yeah,
I don't want to
man,
be up
courtesy
there.
of.
Cause you know it's gonna be a little bit
Like
more
that.
expensive.
A lot of
for
material.
that
A lot of
size.
material. A lot of material.
Yeah, a lot of
Man,
material.
one thing about it, home got it covered, man.
I wear extra large.
Hey, we just talking a little
Well,
shit.
at least you
man.
got that. You know, I
Home
won't
got
be
you covered,
good.
man. I got everybody
My
covered.
boy
man.
said we on a weight loss challenge. So
By the way,
when
man,
we get
they
Drake
eating
done,
rubbish.
talk
we gonna
about
be
that.
15
They
pounds
eating
lighter.
rubbish, man. They eating rubbish. They going back to salads,
Yeah.
tomatoes, cucumbers.
Yeah, man. You know, we got. You know, they say TV put 10 pounds on you, so you know,
So
this
I
ain't
really
really
ain't
how.
this big.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
get
It's
back
really
there.
a little silkier than this. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
What that shit?
but
That black man got me.